The scummiest of all, makes me so mad, is those. Howdy guys, it's Abby. So today I'm going to be talking about some annoying things that makeup brands are doing, and they're annoying to me at least. Maybe they might not be to you, I don't know. And leave your suggestions or your annoying things in the comments. If you're new here, I hope you'll stick around. I do mostly cruelty-free makeup kind of content with some lifestyle stuff sprinkled in every now and then. So the first annoying thing that I think makeup brands do is misrepresenting their products. So let me explain what I mean by this. As you probably know, most posts that makeup brands do on like their Instagram, for example, they're mostly reposts from other creators that just use their products, tag them, and then the makeup brand is like, oh, look at this person, they used our eyeshadow, isn't it amazing? Just today I saw a picture. It was a beautiful like green, kind of smoky with lashes and cut crease and everything. And it was pretty much a close-up of their eye, like you could only see a little bit of their under eye in the picture. If you see that, you expect the caption to be like, oh, look at this amazing look that this person did with our new eyeshadow palette. No, they said, the caption was something like, look at how flawless our such and such foundation looks. I'm like, foundation? Like, that just seems disingenuous to me. Like, the whole point of that person's post was to show off their eyeshadow work, and you're reposting it, but they only used your foundation. I've seen brands repost pictures where the person only used their primer or their setting spray, which you literally can't see in a photo. It kind of feels like a group project where they are taking credit for everybody else's work. Like if you had a picture of like you using the setting spray or something, you know, but I just feel like that seems kind of silly. I don't know. Let me know your opinions on that one. Second thing I see a lot of brands doing is they will make an inspirational post or something about loving your skin and you're beautiful just the way you are. But then if you scroll through their feed, they only repost people who blatantly Photoshop their pictures. And real skin, natural skin, has texture to it. Even the most full coverage foundation and the best pore filling primer, they're not going to totally get rid of your texture. This just kind of perpetuates the negativity around people posting pictures with their natural skin showing. And we're always seeing posts with obviously fake, photoshopped, face-tuned, whatever skin that looks completely smooth and flawless, but it kind of distorts our view. Like we think that our skin should look like that, or that other creators that we follow on Instagram or whatever should have that kind of skin as well. And there are a lot of creators, myself included, that don't Photoshop or Facetune their pictures. I'm not saying, oh, look at me, I'm so great, because I don't do that, but then we get comments that are like talking negatively about our real skin, and it's like, what am I supposed to do about that? And this isn't just exclusive to social media. It's been in print ads since there were print ads, you know, like magazines or even like TV commercials. And this also makes creators insecure about their makeup looks, because like I refuse to Photoshop my pictures. The only thing that I do to my pictures is color correct, because my lights can kind of just dull out the colors. Like I'll have the brightest eyeshadow on and then I'll take a picture and it looks super bland, and then I just kind of fix the color to where it looks more accurate. But I don't make my, you know, pores disappear with the Facetune thing. But I know my pictures are not going to be as crisp and smooth as someone who uses Photoshop, obviously. And if brands are only reposting people that do that, so it makes us feel like we're never going to be seen by these brands, because really that's kind of the only way to grow, is to get noticed by brands and have them repost you, or even by a bigger account have them repost you and then bring more people in to follow you. The third thing I think is more related to content creators in specific. So if you don't make content yourself, you might not notice this. Generally, shady brands or brands that you've never even heard of before will take your email out of your Instagram bio or your YouTube description and sign you up for their marketing emails, which is actually legal, by the way, side note. Or they'll DM you on Instagram or email you about this amazing collab opportunity where you can work with them, and all you have to do is buy their product and promote it on your page, and you're working with them. Like that, That's not how that works. This makes me so mad even as a small creator. Like I can't imagine how many of these kinds of emails that the bigger creators get. Which by the way, if you are trying to become a creator, influencer, or whatever, I know I'm not necessarily an influencer. I have a pretty small following, but don't take emails like this because they're not trying to work with you. They're just trying to market to you under the guise of wanting to work with you. If a brand wants you to make content for them or wants to work with you, send you PR or whatever, you should not be sending them money. That's not working with the brand. That's not how it works. Don't fall for that. And the last thing is actually really, really scummy to me. It's when brands actively engage in promoting overspending. There are several ways that they'll do this. I know I'm not going to mention them all here, but you can probably think of a few yourself. But one of the ways is that they will repost or post pictures of this perfectly organized, laid out, everything all straight in a row of the collection of all of their products or all of the colors in a certain range, like their lipsticks or highlighters or whatever. It just makes you have that like gotta collect them all kind of mentality. And even their caption and underneath of it will be like, collect all of these blah 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 product. Or they're like, send us pictures of your collection of our XYZ product or whatever and we'll repost it or something like that. Nobody needs every single shade of a product. Even influencers only have every shade of a product because they get every shade in PR. Talking about things that have like 10 to 20 shades, not like 3 or 4. If you have 3 or 4 shades of something, that's not, I mean, that's not too much, but like if the lipstick line has 20 shades, you really wouldn't realistically use all 20 shades, so why would you need them all? You know what I'm saying? And the scummiest of all, makes me so mad, is those Afterpay credit cards, the Klarna thing or whatever's kind of related to Afterpay. Oh my gosh. Please never ever go into debt to buy makeup. And even though they're not technically putting you in debt, but I would strongly advise to not use those Afterpay or pay-as-you-go, whatever kind of programs. The only reason that brands offer those, they're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're getting you to buy more stuff because it kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you're not really paying as much as you are. So like if a thing is $100 up front seems like a lot, but if they say 4 payments of $25, your brain is like, oh, 25, sweet. It kind of feeds into that need for or want for instant gratification. If there's something that you want and you can't afford it right now, then just save up. If you get the stuff on one of those buy now, pay later programs because you don't have the money for it up front right now, who's to say that you're going to have the money for the rest of the payments in the months coming up from now, like however many months it's going to take you to pay that off. Like something could come up or, you know, you might need that money for something else and you don't want to have to worry about them, you know, reporting it to your credit if you miss that payment because you have to buy groceries, you know what I mean? There's no makeup that's worth that kind of risk, even putting yourself in debt for, even if it's a limited edition palette they're only doing one release of. Makeup comes back around. There's going to be dupes of that palette, I guarantee it. There's nothing that grinds my gears more than irresponsible finance because I've been there. So give this video a thumbs up for more brutally honest finance advice. So that was it for this video. Let me know if you have any things that annoy you about makeup brands or if you agree with any of the things that I've said, if you disagree. And you can click up here to watch my most recent video or click up here to watch my most recent Project Pan update. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss seeing my face in your subscription box every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, sometimes Sundays at noon Eastern time. All the links to my social media and my blog will be in the description box below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.